Okay, so continuing on with how to use video here. In the ebook, I definitely recommend this FLV producer. It's just really quick and easy to use. It gives a nice professional look for your videos on your website, and it's hosted right through GoDaddy. So what that means is that when someone loads the page up, it doesn't have to load for a while. It's just basically like instant play. It's really nice. And there's some disadvantages that come with YouTube. If you do have YouTube, it is free to use. But if you use it after they play the video on your site, other totally unrelated videos to your site will pop in there that they can look at. So that makes it just seem a little unprofessional. But I mean, YouTube is really popular, and I definitely would recommend uploading your videos to YouTube, even if you're not using them directly on the site. But at least it is a free option for you to use. But in this FLV producer in the ebook, you can go on and click on the link and get that for yourself. Just how to use that real quick. You can actually have settings that are preset, and what you have is just the input video. You just kind of open up. This would be the video that after you've kind of split out the things that you wanted to, if you had to merge some videos and do different things like that, which will be a little bit beyond the scope of what I'm going to show right here. But again, Movavi is a good software for that, and I'll have a link for that in the ebook as well. You just put in your input video here. You just choose where your output video goes, what the name of the video is going to be. It'll default to the name.flv here, and a web page that this will automatically make for you. You'll have some options here. These are all the presets options. You can leave those. You don't really have to modify those if you don't need to. In step 3 here, what it'll do is actually it'll produce a web page that will have your video encoded to it, and you don't have to use that web page though, because you'll probably have a web page that has a lot of other stuff on it. So I can show you how to get around, and you wouldn't necessarily use the web page that's going to be produced here. One option though to be mindful of on this step 3 here is the paused at start. You generally probably want this checked, because that means that once they load up the web page, it'll be paused and they'll actually have to hit play to watch the movie. If this is unchecked, then as soon as they open the page, it's going to start playing, and you might not necessarily want to do that. This just has shows a little border. Nice thing about this is customized players. You can have all kind of different looks, different look and feel for the player. I happen to like bonus number 7 best there. So you can do that, and then in advanced options here, you just generally want to have your full URL name of your site. I like to have another folder where I actually store the videos for, and when I'm uploading to GoDaddy, I'll show you that. But that's generally what I do. And then you'll have the script here. I've found that I've had to use this, so it'll just have a name here. I let it be like FLVP code and then dash and then just whatever my video name is, .js there. So in step 2, once you have that, you'll just hit start encoding, and it'll kind of go through and code the file. So I didn't really need to do that, but that'll encode your file. When that's done, basically the video will have already been produced, and then you can go to step 3, which will kind of basically produce the player that's used. And then at that point, you can once you run step 3, there'll be basically 3 files that are produced, and this is really easy. You're just inputting your file in here, basically naming it, giving a little bit of characteristics around what you want the player to look like, and hitting a button, and it's running and kind of doing all this for you automatically. And then there'll just be 3 files for you to upload through FileZilla up to GoDaddy, and you'll just have to make one small modification to the web page where you want the video to play, upload that page, and that's it. And it'll take a little bit of time to upload your video, because it's a large file, but once it's up there, it's up, and it's really simple really simple thing to get video up on your website. It's really not that complicated. It took me a little while to find this particular software, and this is what makes all the difference in the world. It's just really straightforward and nice, and gives it a nice professional look on your website. So I would definitely recommend doing this, because you can just reach people so much more directly and convey. Just, if a picture is worth 1,000 words, I kind of look at, well, video is got to be worth 1,000,000 then, right? And just with so much stuff out on the internet right now, people are so skeptical. It's nice to have a video where you feel like you're talking to people a little bit more face to face, just establishing that level of trust that much quicker. Okay, so now that it is done encoding, you just go to step 3 here. You just click Produce Web Page, and that's what produces the final files for you. And then you'll hit Get Code. This will be the code right here. You'll basically just do a copy there and go into your website. Through Page Breeze, and just like before, you'll kind of go into your HTML source code. Well, first you kind of pick, if I wanted my video to say play right between these here, I might have a space here. Get that guy out of there, and go to my source code right here, and just do a space just to edit. Paste that code right in, and you're not going to see it here, but basically that video and the whole player is going to be kind of stuck right in there. So you just hit save and upload your file, and then the files that you'll be creating here, what you'll want to do, if you did like I did and had that separate file, you want to go in here and create a video folder right here on the GoDaddy side of things. You'll just hit Create Directory and then type in videos there. And then when you upload, you'll want to click on videos here. You can see that's my intro movie. So you'll want to actually upload the videos to that folder, not to the main folder, but to the videos folder, if you have it set up like I did. So you go to videos, you'd find wherever your particular video is that you made, the FLV version, and you'd upload. So that would upload, and that's 15 megs, so it would take a little while to upload, but not too bad. And then the other file that it's going to make, it's always going to be called player.swf right here. You'll upload that also into the same directory. So that's your actual video file. That's just a smaller file that just kind of describes the layout of what the video screen and the controls actually look like. So it'll just be those two. Now, it will also have produced this JavaScript code, this .js code. That's just a really small file, and that's what you kind of pasted into your web page. But what you need to do is you need to actually, that is the only one out of these 3 files that you want to upload to the main directory file. So this is well, it doesn't matter, but so don't put that in the video subfolder here, put that in the main directory, and then just double click on that and upload that. So those will be your 3 files, your JavaScript, your actual video file, which is .flv, and then the player.swf. So those 3 files uploaded, and then that small line of 3 lines of code added into your web page and uploaded, and your video is stored up and ready to go. And then the person just has to go hit play, and it's playing right away. So next I'll hop over to YouTube here for a minute and just show you how you do that. That's